Watching out for you with ways that you can find to save at the pump.
Joining us live now with tips on how you can save on gas mileage is car care expert and owner of Mr. Transmission Milex in Wilsonville, Bob Bauer. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, a lot of people looking for ways to save money on gasoline right now. It's really significant. So what is your top piece of advice for people who are trying to save money on gasoline?
Yeah, good question, Ken. I wouldn't say there's a silver bullet. I think there's a number of things you can do to conserve your gas. One of the ones that we don't see customers attending to a whole lot is tire pressure. Is they kind of take it for granted, and in truth, it can impact gas mileage, and not only wear your tires rapidly. What you can do is you can go into your vehicle in the door jamb of the driver's door jamb, and there's a placard in there that specifies exactly what the tire pressure can be or should be, and you can get one of these tire pressure monitors from an auto parts store. You can get them from Home Depot, etc., and just make sure you're matching that tire pressure to what is specified. Another thing, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, no, go ahead, go ahead. I need all the tips I can get.
Don't we all? So another thing is a practice of shutting your vehicle down when you're idling. So even if you're in line, ironically, say at a gas station, shutting it down periodically while you're idling can really conserve gas. You can also try to link your trips. So an engine combusts best at its highest temperature. It's at its specified temperature, and that's when you get the most efficiency in terms of gas utilization. So if you can link your trips and say go to the grocery store and the post office or whatever, rather than having separate trips, you can conserve gas mileage that way. You also want to be mindful of, is your vehicle tuned up? Spark plugs have a tendency to start roll off of their performance around 60,000 miles. At 100,000, they really should be changed. But it depends on the vehicle and how you've been driving it, what kind of gas you've been burning, what the wear on those are. So you should periodically have your vehicle evaluated for its performance in terms of combustion. And obviously, if a check engine light comes on, you want to do something about that, because there could be something that needs to be addressed. So those are some of the tips I would have.
I think those are great tips. Make a lot of sense. How does speed impact gas mileage? I feel like there's some myths around this, or I'm not sure what's fact and what's not when it comes to how fast you drive and how it impacts how fast you burn through your gas tank.
Yeah, good question. There really is a direct relationship. Above 50 miles an hour, you start burning quite a bit more fuel. So if you can, not do rapid starts, try to keep your speed to speed limit kind of constraints, you're going to conserve your gas over time.
Yeah, is there any effect in terms of when you fill up, whether you're on empty or whether a lot of people fill up at a quarter tank or a half tank to make sure that, they can get to where they're going. Does that have any impact on conserving fuel?
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
That's good to know, because I'm the guy that I'm riding on fumes. Well, I'm always that meter is hitting that E at the top of the E. That's when I go get some gas in the tank once again. Bob Bauer, appreciate your time this morning. It's an important thing to talk about with obviously these oil prices continuing to rise up. So appreciate you taking the time to help us save some money wherever we can.
You bet. Thank you so much.
All right, take care.